Hello, all of you piano players out there. How are you? This is Miss Emily with EBN Music, and today is our live lesson. We are going to learn all about these symbols right here today, and we're going to learn how to play a song you probably know. It's an American folk song. Really cool. And yeah, we're going to be doing some fun music theory. Okay, so if this is your first time here, welcome. I do a live piano lesson every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Central, and so you are getting a fun, free piano lesson with Miss Emily. I'm so excited that you're here if it's your first time. And remember to subscribe to EBN Music with Emily Norris. Subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoy stuff like this. Now, just as a heads up, I give a lesson every Tuesday, except for next Tuesday. We're not going to have a live lesson next Tuesday, but we're going to come back on November 22nd, which is just a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and we're going to do a fun Thanksgiving lesson. If you're in America, we celebrate Thanksgiving in November, so that will be lots of fun. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking all about time signatures, which are these guys. Whoops, I'm dropping my thing. These guys here. And we're going to be learning a fun song. So, as always, let's just start with the fun song. I will show you how to play it. And let's get to our piano. And I'm actually going to show you just by watching my fingers at first. Then I'm going to show you the music, the sheet music that goes along with it. And then we're going to talk about time signatures and measures and all of that stuff. Okay, so here is Yankee Doodle. Ready? You're going to put your hands in what we call next door neighbor. They are not roommates, or the thumbs, I should say. The thumbs are not roommates. They're not sharing a key. This thumb is right beside it. It's their neighbors, not roommates. Okay, so here we go. We're going to learn this cool intro. So it goes, if you have a pedal, we're going to hold down the right pedal, and we're going to go. There's our intro. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. That's all we're going to learn today. That's it. So let's now look at the music for our Yankee Doodle. So here is the first part of Yankee Doodle. Actually, you know what? Instead of the music first, let's talk about these symbols first. So we just learned how to play Yankee Doodle. And the sheet music is going to have one of these time signatures. These are called time signatures. Time signatures tell us all about the number of beats. So let's start with this one. We have two numbers right on top of each other, 4, 4. The top number tells us how many beats are in each measure. So that's a number 4. So you've got 4 beats in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yankee Doodle went to town. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom number, we're not going to talk too much about it, but this bottom number actually stands for something. So the 4 means that this note, a quarter note, gets 1 beat, which it does, right? We know that quarter note gets 1 beat. If this number was different, it would stand for a different note that gets 1 beat. What other note gets 1 beat? There are exceptions. So that's why let's keep it at 4 for now. Let's make it really easy. By the way, if you missed the lesson where we talked about these, where we talked about our note values, I'll be sure to link it below in the description once this video is done. Okay, so if it's a 4, we're just looking at the top number. That's all. So pretend that number's not there. 4. So that means we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we need only 1 of these because these get 4. Whole note, long note. It means we could have this one, half note dot, plus this one. Because guess what 3 plus 1 is? It's 4. Or another combination, we have our half note, 2 beats. Half note, 4. So basically each measure is going to have 4 beats. If we have this one, this top number is different. Quarter note still gets the beat, right? The 3 means there's only 3 beats in each measure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum, ba. It's like a waltz, a dance. So guess what note you can't have in a 3/4 time? You can't have this one. This has too many beats. This has 4, right? We're only allowed 3 in each measure. Okay, so now that we've talked about a time signature, let's look at our Yankee Doodle song. And I can't really do a good job pointing, but you see there's some fancy numbers. There's our 4/4 right there at the very beginning, right? So that means that each measure is going to get 4 beats. Look at this first part. We go sing a. Those are half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2. That gets 4. Look at this measure right here. That's our whole note. 4 beats. Long. As I play this. That's 4 beats, right? Ta, 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 ta. Or we say quick, 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 quick. And then another whole note. So our beginning of the song tells us there's 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each measure. So a measure, you're going to see like some long lines. Right here, it's kind of hard for me to point. Sorry about that. I don't have them circled. Those lines are bar lines. That's the measure. It's like a home for your notes, okay? So there's a home of 4 beats. Here's a home for 4 beats. There's a 4 beat, and there's a 4 beat. Went to town. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each measure has 4 beats. And it's the same thing on this line too. Even though this one does not have a time signature, it doesn't have the number. That's because it was at the beginning of the song. They don't put the time signature except for at the beginning. Okay, now that you know all about time signatures, let's go through the song one more time, slowly. And we're going to talk about some skips and steps that we've got here. So on the first intro, sing along, those are all skips. Right? Our hands, I'm going to scoot my chair over a little bit here. Our hands are in Next Door Neighbor. Notice I'm skipping a key and skipping a finger as well. Sing along, 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, bum. As I play, those are the same 3 notes. And then we're going to add another skip. As I play this, look at that. Those are all skips there. As I play this song. And that's your exception. There's no skip there. Okay, one more time. Here's the intro. Sing along, 2, 3, 4. As I play this song, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then Yankee Doodle went to town. I circled it right here. You're going to see the circle on the went to. I circled that because that is a skip. Went to town. I skipped a finger and a key. Yankee Doodle went to town. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Let's look at the second line here. Riding on a. That one's pretty easy. There's our, riding on a pony. We're going to use our thumb for the B right there. Just a little heads up, you're going to see a tiny little number right here. Those numbers are finger numbers. Now, Miss Emily changed this hand position from what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be roommate position where our thumbs share. But you might find that this position's hard. A lot of us do not like this position. Our hands are just too close. We like them just a little farther apart. So I changed the B where it's our number 1 finger. Your thumb is number 1. Riding on a pony. And now, stuck a feather in his cap. And those are all steps, right? There's a home for our notes, and there's another home. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But don't get confused with that bar line. Don't ignore that that's just a step. Because what a lot of us do is we would go, stuck a feather. Then our eyes are going to look at the next group. In his cap, and Then we're going to look at the next group. But what we want is just a very seamless sound between the two measures. There's no break. Even though there's a break in the Holmes, we're just going from one to the other with no break. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it. So on called it, B, G, we're skipping again. I circled it just a little bit there. Called it macaroni. That last home, half note, half note, half note, half note, 4 beats. Wow, guys, there's so much to music, isn't there? So much to that little song and so much to read, but so important. It's all super important. So let's go through the song again. We're going to look at the music while we do it. And here we go. Sing along, 2, 3, 4, as I play this song, 2, 3, 4. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Woohoo! You guys did it. Great job. So in that song, we used this time signature. We learned that this means there are 4 beats in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were to see this one, it would be 3 beats. Maybe another time we could look at a song that's got 3 beats, which is a waltz. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay, guys, I hope you have so much fun playing Yankee Doodle. Have fun with that, and be sure to check out the other live lessons that I've done, especially the one about note values, because that will help here. Again, I'll be sure to link it below. Okay, just a reminder, no lessons next week. We're going to resume on November 22nd for a fun Thanksgiving lesson. Okay, guys and gals and musicians out there, I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. Goodbye to you. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful week.